Welcome to Rustic Rad, where we break down real-world survival tips and outdoor know-how you can trust. In today's video, we're diving into what to do if you ever get lost in the forest. No fluff, just solid, life-saving advice. Whether you're a casual hiker or a backcountry explorer, these tips could mean the difference between getting found fast or not at all. Let's get into it. Wandering into nature offers peace, beauty, and adventure, but it can quickly turn into a survival situation if you become lost. Whether you're hiking, camping, or simply exploring, getting lost in a forest can be a terrifying experience. However, with the right knowledge, mindset, and preparation, you can survive and even thrive until you're found. Remain calm, the first and most important step. When you realize you're lost, the first few minutes are very important. Anxiety can make it hard to think clearly, which can cause bad choices that make things worse. Stop moving, take a deep breath, and try to calm your mind. Try not to let your fear and worry get the best of you. Make use of the letters. Stop, S, stop. Take a break and sit down. T, think. How did you get here? Have you got a map or GPS? Check out the world around you. What time is it? Where are you in relation to famous places? P, plan. Make a plan for what to do based on what you know. Take a look at your situation. Take a look at your surroundings and your own state before you do anything. Think about it. What do you have with you? For example, food, water, clothes, tools. If so, are you hurt or in immediate danger? How is the weather? Is it changing? How many more hours of sunshine are there? Knowing what's going on around you helps you make smart choices about where to stay, how to move, and how to signal. If you can, stay put. Your chances of being found go up if you stay put, if you know you're lost and there's no immediate danger. Rescuers look for you based on where you were last seen. It's harder for them to find you when you move, especially in dense woods where it's hard to see. Set out bright clothes or gear. Use sticks or rocks to make big signs like SOS or HELP. Hang clothes or things that reflect light from the trees. Either find a shelter or build one. In the woods, exposure is the main reason people die. Depending on the weather, building a cover might be the first thing you need to do. Where your home is, keep the wind, rain, cold, and sun off of you. Stay dry and away from the ground. Stay close to water, but not so close that you could flood or run into an animal. Here are some types of simple shelters. For the main support, use a downed tree or a big branch. Place smaller twigs next to it and cover it with bark or leaves. Build a frame out of twigs and cover it with things from the forest, like pine needles, leaves, and moss. A cave or overhang can be a good place to stay if it is safe and dry. Find water that is safe to drink. It's possible to go 3 weeks without food, but only about 3 days without water. Dehydration makes it hard to make decisions, makes you tired, and in the end, kills you. Animal trails often lead to water. Listen for water to run. Look in low places or dips. Boiling is the safest way to do it. Put it on high and let it boil for at least 1 minute. Use personal water filters or tablets that clean the water. Use sand, charcoal, and cloth to make a filter that works. If you can, still boil afterward. Make a hole, put a container in the middle of it, and then put plastic wrap around it that is weighed down with a rock. The hole gets hot from the sun, and water evaporates and then condenses into the container. If you don't clean the water first, don't drink from lakes, rivers, or puddles. They could contain dangerous pathogens. Call for help. Signaling makes it more likely that someone will come help you. To show that someone is in trouble, use the 3 rule. 3 fires, 3 whistle blasts, or 3 flashes of light. Fire. Set up a smoky warning fire in an open area. To make smoke that you can see, use pine twigs or green leaves. If you whistle or scream, use 3 short bursts, then pause and repeat. Mirrors or surfaces that reflect light. Use to shine sunlight on possible rescues or planes flying by. Bright colors and patterns. Set out clothes and gear or make forms that are different from each other on the ground. The better, the more people will see and notice you. Get going on a trip without a map or GPS. Natural travel is what you should use if you have to move because you are in danger or is out of supplies. Follow the water. Streams and rivers often lead to bigger bodies of water, or places where people live. Sun and shadows. In the northern hemisphere, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Moss. It usually grows on the north side of trees, but it's not reliable enough to rely on by itself. Stars. To find your way at night in the northern hemisphere, find Polaris, the North Star. Leave broken twigs, stacked rocks, or marked trees along the way to show where you've been. That way, you and the searchers can find your way back. Find food that can be eaten. You can go for a long time without food, so don't rush to eat strange plants or nuts. Many of them are poisonous. For acorns and chestnuts, soak or boil them to get rid of the bitter tannins. Berries like blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are generally safe, but stay away from white and yellow berries. Some insects, like ants and grasshoppers, can be eaten and are high in protein, even though they don't taste good. Roots and tubers. They can be healthy, but only if you know they're safe. In this last-ditch effort, you test a plant on your lips and skin before eating and swallowing a small piece. Don't do it unless you have to. It takes time and is risky. Remember to stay warm. Hypothermia is very dangerous, especially at night or when it's wet outside. Always put warmth first. Use dry leaves, moss, or extra clothes as padding. Start a fire and keep it going safely. Don't sweat during the day because it can make you cool down quickly at night. Keep your hands and head covered. They lose heat quickly. Stay away from plants and animals that are poisonous. Most animals in the wild will stay away from people, but you should still be careful. Don't put food near where you sleep to keep bears and raccoons away. Avoid brightly colored plants and mushrooms because many of them are deadly. Don't get too close to or corner animals, especially mothers with babies. Snakes and bugs. Wear long clothes and make sure your boots or blankets are dry before using them. Make noise as you move to let animals know you're there and avoid running into them by surprise. Keep track of time and keep up morale. Mental toughness is just as important for life as physical toughness. Keep your mood up by sticking to a schedule, like gathering wood, checking for signs, and boiling water. Singing or talking to yourself to keep your mind busy. Putting days on a stick or stone can help you keep track of time and your work. Happily celebrating small wins like getting water and making fire to keep the hope alive. When you see or hear a search party. If you hear or see rescuers, raise both arms above your head. Whistle or yell very loudly. Move to a safe area if it's possible. Don't go after planes or cars unless you're sure you can get to them safely. Instead, use your cues to get people's attention. It's not something anyone plans to do, but every year thousands of people get lost in the forest. It's not always strength or experience that separates those who survive from those who don't. Sometimes it's understanding, calmness, and the ability to adapt. Always do these things before going into the forest. Let someone know what you're going to do and when you'll be back. Bring important things with you, like a map, guide, whistle, knife, fire starter, and extra food and water. Make sure you're dressed right and check the weather. Remember to stay calm, stay put, and stay safe if you get lost. Nature is strong, but it can be predicted. And with the right plan, you can make it through and be found. Like, subscribe, and follow Rustic Rad for no-nonsense survival skills, gear reviews, and outdoor tips that could one day save your life. Stay sharp, stay safe, and as always, stay rad.